Hey, Cornbread review off the bat, bro.
You might not like my review then, man. Yeah, so all in all, man, I ended up coming up 2.5 out of 5. Two of them things.
Yo.
5 out of 5 cornbreads for the cornbread review. What you think?
Welcome back, Cornbread Movie Review family. What up, man? I'll be missing y'all, man. Hopefully y'all be missing me. But, you know, it's another week. Got to talk about another movie that just came out fresh off the presses. What we talking about? The Conjuring. Come on, man. Y'all know I was going to do a review on that. To all my scary fans and, you know, who love the series, this is the third part of the Conjuring franchise. It's the devil made me do it. Hey, I'm gonna use that for a lot of excuses. It wasn't me. The devil did it, right? So this movie is rated R. And like I said, it's the third part of the Conjuring franchise. It is on HBO Max and is in theaters too. So if you want to go to the theaters, if you're still conscious about COVID, watch it on HBO Max. Of course, there's gonna be spoilers, just a little spoilers, but you know, I ain't gonna do it too bad. So appreciate y'all, but we back with another episode, so we gotta get into it. If this is your first time with me, make sure that you subscribe and like the video. And I talk about 5 different categories, right? First category is always acting. Who's in this movie? Vera Farmiga. Vera Farmiga, man. She's been in a couple movies, TV shows with like Bates Motel. She did good. She did a couple seasons of that, and she was in one of my favorite movies, top 5 to me, The Departed. So you've seen her plenty of times. She gets into her acting bag. Also, Patrick Wilson. He was in The Watchmen and Aquaman for a little bit. But let's get into the acting. Once again, everybody played their part. You know, you had the little kids, you had the villain who was the monster who took on the new demon. So he did a great job. But the 2 main actors, I think they have great chemistry. You could tell that they really care about each other, at least for the acting, right? They might not in real life, they might hate each other, but when it's on screen, you could tell that they've really been together, especially this is the 3rd series. You know, from the 3rd part, we got the nun from this movie and Annabella. So they work very well together. When they're nervous, obviously trying to look out for each other, when they're crying, when they're scared, you felt all that. They did a great job in this acting series. So for acting category, I give it a 4 out of 5, man. I think they're starting to do their thing in that. So like I said, for the next category, cinematography. And we got to talk about this, man. First off, this show is 1 hour and 50 minutes. You know how I like that, not 1 hour and 30. But I appreciate that. And the budget was $39 million. So they had some money to play with. The editing, great. Love the editing, the transition from scene to scene when she's going in and out of being at night to day or people chasing her. Like, it took time. You could tell it took time for this movie, but great, seamless. It was only one scene that I was like, I mean, obviously, if they're hanging off a cliff, you know, you could tell that's real CGI. But other than that, the transitions were seamless, and I loved it. This movie was supposedly from 1981, so all the clothes, cars, the vibe, even the filter that they use, real old school. So I really appreciate that. And there's good editing and good makeup, like I said. Even the action scenes was hitting. The action scenes, man. There was a lot of chasing, a lot of demons, a lot of the bodies like twisting, and hey, I don't want to be possessed by no demons at all, you know. But I really appreciate the cinematography in this because you could tell they really took time for you to be in whenever it's dark and scared or she's looking for somebody, you feel that shit, bro. Like I said, great job editing. I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5 from Cornbread for me, man. Right? They didn't change the editing processes and what movies should adopt from them, but they used all their tools to the best of their ability. So great job to the editing team on that. So 4.5 in cinematography for me. Next category, storytelling. It starts off as an 8-year-old that needs an exorcism, right? Sign me up. I'm ready to watch and see what's going on. But, you know, dude was like Chucky at the beginning, bro, stabbing people, grabbing on walls. Like, hey, that dude was real. But first, I would like to ask y'all, why don't see no black people getting exorcisms or exorcised? I don't know what the form of that is, but I don't see no black movies like this, man. Like, these people are crazy. Or maybe it don't sell, I don't know. But very graphic on how their body is twisting around, the makeup they were using. Great storyline. Like I said, even the subplot. You had the main one with the guy being on trial because he said that the devil made him do it, which it did, right, from 1981. But he also had sub-missions to try to find out why, what strings or what combines these 2 or 3 stories together. So, good job in that. First off, if you move into a house and ain't nothing there but a bed, especially a water bed, don't use it. Don't use it. These people crazy. And inspect your house too, man, because they might have left some voodoo out there. But that's first off. You know, like I said, from 1981, they really focused on, this was the first time ever in the U.S. that they used religion or the devil as a defense, right? Sometimes they're not fit to go trial, but this is the first time ever in the history books that somebody used the devil saying that they made them do it, right? And you find this out from the trailer. So it's very interesting to find out the steps that they took to prove that it was that situation, right? A couple of chinks in the armor, though, is, you know, I don't understand how the priest, obviously, if you know, a little spoilers, I'm not going to tell it all, but if it's his daughter, he acted brand new, you know, of knowing what the tunnels were or trying to stop her, especially if he wanted to stop her, right? Because she was going to kill him anyway. So I get it, but come on, man. If you was going to stop her anyway, why not either lock her down there or do something? But you magically have these tunnels in there. And then also Vera, her character, she's trying to pull up the table and knock the stuff off. Like, you just use your hand then. If you can't lift it up, use your hand, bro. Do something to disrupt this voodoo that this lady is putting on, these seances on these people, man. So I kind of dinged them a little bit for that, for storytelling. But overall, I enjoyed it. That the devil can switch bodies. I ain't never seen that, and I wouldn't want to see that in person, you know. So overall, storytelling gets a 4 out of 5 from me. 4 out of 5. Did I get what I bought? Once again, this is on HBO Max, which is I think $14.99 a month, $15 a month. So that's almost the equivalent of a ticket going to see the movie in theater. So I would agree. I think I did get what I bought. This really stayed true to the Conjuring franchise. I really like that. The characters weren't doing anything out of body, or what they say, jumping the shark. They stayed true to it, especially in their basement. They still got the Annabelle and the Nun and all their other trinkets that they got from the seances and the exorcism. So I'm really liking this franchise. It seems like they can do this forever, especially if it's based on a true story. You can get about 80% of the basic story for the 4th one, and then just create whatever else you want. So good job on that. They really touched on the religious part of this, and also the court system, right? Of if the courts really believe that this is possible. And once again, this is a true story. So at the end, you find out, hey, did he get away with it or not, right? So did I get what I bought? 4 out of 5. I did, man. I really enjoyed this. I was excited to see this. It didn't disappoint. It could have been a little bit better for a couple points, maybe because of storytelling and things like that, but I did get what I bought, so 4 out of 5 for me. Last category. Is it a must-see? Come on, man. Most scenes are in the trailer. That's one thing I didn't like. When you watch the trailer, the first half of the movie is basically the trailer, but the second half of the movie, it starts off that you don't know where it's going. So I really enjoyed that. So good job on that. True characters, like I said, the characters stay true to themselves, and it's based off of a true story. So sign me up for those. I really want to see how people live, you know, how intriguing their life is. So I really enjoy that. To get the best scenery of this is watch it at night. Turn off all the lights, get your popcorn, and you'll really feel the nature of when they're scared, you're scared, right? So great sci-fi horror film, but is it a must-see? 4 out of 5. Overall, completes us, man. Overall, this movie gets a 4 out of 5 Cornbread Movie review for me. It was close, almost a 4.5, but it just didn't quite make it. So 4 out of 5. Check out all my 2021 movies. Hey, we moving along. If you haven't had a chance to watch any of those movies, make sure you do, right? And of course, come on, man, I'm not gonna leave y'all hanging. Every time I give y'all a Cornbread Movie review, I got to give you a forgotten movie. So my forgotten movie for this episode is, since we stayed on the horror sci-fi, Prometheus, man. Great movie, Prometheus. This movie came out in 2012. It's the prequels before Alien. So if you're a fan of the Alien franchise, go see this. If you've seen Prometheus, the 1 and 2, go see it again. Like I said, maybe you missed it the first time, or you're looking for a good horror movie to watch, go watch this. So in this is Michael Fassbender. He was an X-Men, he played Steve Jobs, he played in a couple movies, man, so go watch him. And Naomi Rapace, she was in What Happened to Monday. That's a good movie too. That could have been, you know, one of my sleepers right there, What Happened to Monday. But go watch that. Once again, Prometheus is a sleeper movie or a forgotten movie, and it's 2 hours and 4 minutes. So any movie over an hour 45, 2 hours, you know, sign me up. So once again, thank y'all. This is another episode of Cornbread Movie Review. Make sure you subscribe and like the video, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.